What's good, y'all? Welcome to my review for this week's episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. And yeah, man, this episode, man, if y'all follow me on Twitter, you guys know this episode was kind of weird. For one scene in particular that, I swear to God, man, was a Rocky high on something, man? Legit, was he high? But anyway, we kind of get an explanation of what's going on with Bucciarati, kind of, but not really. We'll talk more about that when we get there. And yeah, man, great episode. So in case you guys did not hear, you guys might have heard this already, but in case you haven't, there's not going to be a JoJo episode next week because Toonami is going to be airing, actually, because of DC Fandom coming out, I believe, on the 22nd of August. They're actually going to be airing DC animated films. For the first couple of hours of Toonami. So next week is going to be Batman Year 1 and The Dark Knight Returns Part 1, and then next week's going to be Batman Gotham Knight and The Dark Knight Returns Part 2. I might actually do movie reviews for The Dark Knight Returns because it's only because it's my favorite DC animated film ever. So if you guys want, drop in the comments you guys would be interested in that, me doing movie reviews for that. Tell me that down below in the comments you guys would like me to do that. But yeah, man. That's all I gotta say. Without further ado, let's just jump right in. So we start with it all where we left off last week. Seko and Laurent and the other guys finally making out with that boat, with Mista firing at the engine. I still don't know how they didn't kill him, but whatever. So he then sees Seko, he's like, or not Seko, we get to Chocolata with Seko. It's like, Chocolata, it says now I think I understand how they managed to escape the boss and live. Seko, did you manage to capture their agonizing mouths? You know I love how their faces and contouring those desperation tenses they're fighting for their lives. And Seko shows in the camera, which shows Narancia. He's like, oh, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. He legit starts petting Seko like he's a dog. Like, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. And the dude's face as he's doing it. I'm not talking about Seko. I'm talking about Chocolata. Bruh, I'm like watching. If y'all follow me on Twitter. Y'all saw it, and which first off, I got the tweet actually did surprisingly well, actually. This is still actually getting some likes, actually, right now. What is it at? Like 30, I think it's like at 30 likes. 36 likes and 4 retweets with 2 replies. So that's a pretty good tweet for me. But, yeah, he's like, good boy, 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 good boy. He's like petting it, I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, man, this show is so fucking weird. Or someone replied, you mean bizarre. Yes, yeah, indeed, this is called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But anyway, so after he starts, Seko's pulls down, I guess, his mask or whatever, showing off his mouth. He's like, So, oh, how could I have forgotten? Yeah, it was you want a treat. How does 2 sound? He's like, and he's pointing up like 3 fingers. He's like, 3 treats. Are you sure? He's like, all right, 3 it is. Are you ready, Seko? Cause here they come, and he just throws he throws 3 sugar cubes. Yes, sugar cubes. Why sugar cubes? I don't know. But throws these 3 sugar cubes at Seko catches 2 of them. One he ended up hella overshooting. I don't even know how he overshot that much. But Seko ends up spitting one of them out, one of the sugar cubes out. It stops his descent, and they both kind of just come down, and he gets them both. He's like, oh, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. He starts betting again. I'm just like, what the fuck? And I saw the clip of it subbed. I think it's I don't know which one's funnier, the dubbed version where it's like, good boy, or whatever the hell he was saying and stuff. Someone actually commented it. Hold on, let me see if I can find that tweet of that dude that replied to him. Yeah, he said. Yeah, he's like, or something like that. I don't know which one's funnier. Tell me down below what you guys think in the comments. But anyway, after that, he tells Seko to go after Bucciarati and his cronies, and we get this extremely gay pose, legit. So you have Seko down on all 4s, and then you have Chocolata kind of standing a bit upright with his chest out with his hand by his hips and stuff, like a typical JoJo pose. Not gonna lie, the angle was hella gay. Part 5, I think we can all agree, is the gayest part of JoJo. I mean, just look how Giorno and the crew dress. I think that speaks for itself. But anyway. So afterwards, we head back with Misa and the others. Buzzarati asks Giorno how Laurancia's doing. He says his injuries are a bit more severe with like this mold and everything, but he should be fine. He's like, all right, and they kind of go on their merry way, and they head over. Then we see Trish, and she's kind of like being like, well, why is he so asking Laurancia was okay? And she's like kind of like tending to like this bandage she has like on her thigh for some reason. I don't even know what happened to her. Oh no, that's probably from the mold actually. But yeah, she's got pissed at the Giorno not Giorno. She's pissed off Buzzarati that he kind of acting a bit more cold towards everyone. He kind of tells them, she also brings up the fact about him throwing the turtle and how you're all kind of like disposable and shit. They just kind of discarded you like trash. Narancia actually comes and says like, of course he told me to throw it. It was my dumbass that I even got down there and almost got us killed. If he didn't tell me, I probably would have dropped in the ocean. And so she kind of keeps going on about still it wouldn't kill him because he was nicer. And then that's kind of where Laurancia starts to pick up on it. And I'm not gonna lie, I can almost see Trish and Laurancia actually becoming a thing. I don't know if that's gonna happen by the end of the series, but I can see that actually working. I can actually see that happening. I don't know. I'm not saying I ship them per se, but I can see it working, Anyway, so yeah, so Narancia actually comes and explains like, oh, that the difference between you and me is that I know how Buzzarati works, while you seem like you're still trying to get inside his weird head of yours. And she's like, what? And she's like, and he's like, I think you wouldn't be so pissed off if you just asked if you were okay. And he's like, excuse me, what are you talking about? And then Laurancia just kind of gives up. He's like, whatever. What's important right now is getting to roll in one piece. I'm gonna get some shut eye. I'm dead ass. I'm not feeling so hot. And I'm gonna go sleep. And that's pretty much. And so yeah, he kind of like turns on his side. And we head back to Misa and Buzzarati. They're going up the stairs trying to figure out who their target is, or just trying to get to find a car to get over to Rome. So they're going up the stairs, and then Misa is like kind of concerned, like what's gonna happen, is what's gonna like in case we have to go downhill again. And he says that we probably won't because the road to the mountain, which means all the roads and shit go uphill. So we shouldn't be really that too worried about going downhill or descending. So they go upstairs and they see these two cars. Yeah, up the stairwell, and they see these two cars in top of them. They're gonna go by the one with the dead body. I'm just hoping that they can find the ignition. So then after that, they keep going up, and they keep going up, but then we hear a noise. It's actually a can that failed off one of the dudes because it's like finger disintegrated or whatever, and it falls down the stairs and hits the floor. Of course, Buzzarati gets a little spooked by this. He's like, oh, just a simple can. So then they keep walking, but then excuse me. But then another one drops down, and we don't hear it actually hit the floor. Buzzarati just kind of looks at it. He tells Mista to go a little faster, and he'll watch the rear as he gets the car. And then Buzzarati checks for himself. He like kicks down the last can downstairs. Once again, it doesn't happen. So at this point, the stairs themselves start sinking down like it's a trap door or something. He's telling Buzzarati's telling Misa to just book it. So they're just sprinting up there. And the stairs are disintegrated. So when they're trying to figure out a way to get back up, they start to sink into the floor itself. They find out there's a stand user that can like manipulate, I guess, concrete or whatever, make it kind of like liquid for them. And we actually see like Sam kind of like swimming underneath him, like he's in water, Kind of interesting, kind of cool. Surprised he didn't grab the turtle because underneath Buzzarati when he was inside there was the turtle. I mean, if Sekko really wanted, he could have grabbed the turtle if he really wanted to, which is not kind of interesting. But anyway, so yeah, so he gets down there. They eventually try to Mista also loses his gun. He tries to grab it, but the fungus or whatever starts to affect him as well. Six Pistols manage to get the gun out there and give back to him. He fires at one of the signs up there, and they use that to kind of climb up. And we actually see Sekko kind of like pull out the camera and watch as they're climbing up. Mista knows as he goes to shoot him, but obviously he misses. He manages to dodge him. But anyway, afterwards, But anyway, after they get back up, they think they're in the clear. The floor starts to sink again, and they just start running. And then we see like Seko kind of like running towards them through the concrete. They're trying to, Beast is trying to shoot them, but the bullets are deflecting. And we find that, and that Seko can actually like block the bullets, or he's like throwing these rocks at the bullets to like deflect them or whatever. And he's like, "Oh, come on!" So anyway, he ends up like just like going past Misa and going for Bucciarati. Misa's telling Bucciarati, get the car and get the keys, get in the next and start driving. And Bucciarati just kind of just stands there as he just kind of just waits. And then I was just waiting for Jordan to start playing. You know what was about to happen. And so then he tries to like put a theory to the test. So he ends up sprinting towards like the end of this little platform he's on, jumps over it, does like a swanton bomb off of it, and he's kind of standing there wondering if he can like, I forget exactly what he said, but it was like seeing if he can like manipulate something. And then we see Seko come out of the wall that's like facing Bucciarati as he's falling. He knows, he's like, "Aha, I knew you could." And then we get the or whatever the hell Bucciarati says. He's like Zipperman speeding the living, punching the living shit out of him. Classic JoJo right there, ladies and gentlemen. So then, of course, after Seko gets his ass beaten, he like hits the wall, like some shit comes, debris or whatever comes after Bucciarati, and he like runs right back into the wall, like the man starts having like a fucking stroke, or he's like, "Oh my face!" His blood's coming out. He's like moving his contortions, like I'm like, "Bro, are you having a stroke?" I'm like, "God damn it, are you having a fucking seizure?" Yeah, that was weird, man. But then eventually he like gets the camera out, he starts recording, he like gets a flashlight to make sure the lighting is good, everything. And you see like the camera or like the little screen that's on the camera, it has like this green tint to it, which makes it look like something out like fucking Blair Witch Project or something. And he's like, cause like I don't know what the hell that was all about. Seko starts having like a fucking seizure. But anyway, he then calls up Coach Chocolat and he asks her about Notorious Chase, whether the stand was alive. Which we found out that actually the stand's user was filled with so much vengeance that the stand managed to find a way to live beyond the grave. And so I found that kind of interesting that that's what happened with Notorious Chase, is the fact that his user was filled with such anger, revenge, and vengeance. Interesting stuff. So I guess the right guy like answered that one. But anyway. So then he kind of like asked him, can Green Tea's mole go on living things? And he's like, I don't, or so if he asked him if he's alive, if Notorious Chase was alive or dead. Chocolat says, I'm curious, but I don't have the foggiest idea. And he says that Green Tea's mole, he don't want anything living, so it's not, can't go on rocks or whatever. And then brings up Bucciarati. He's like, why are you talking? I told you to get Bucciarati. Why are you just sitting here chit-chatting? He's like, I saw him jump off the thing. There wasn't a speck of mold on it. And he tells him to look up, and he sees a car running past him. And he's like, why am I seeing a car running past me? I said, why is he seeing a car going uphill? And he says, and of course that's Bucciarati. And he's like, is that who I think it is? And it's Bucciarati's guy. He then had her back to Bucciarati, and Giorno tells me to take a load up, get some rest, and he'll like watch over her. And so I got your interest, but it might open to get some sleep. He does that, and then we notice that Bucciarati is injured. Like parts of his hand is like ripped off. You can legit see like the bones kind of like there. It's kind of graphic actually. It's kind of gross. And the funny thing is that Giorno's trying to get Bucciarati, and Bucciarati's just trying. He's like, hey Bucciarati. He's just driving. Bucciarati, you seem your injury. It looks pretty bad, man. Let me see. Let me look. And he still doesn't refer. But then he kind of like reaches out towards him. The car like hits something or bumps into something, and then he kind of like hits his skin and sees that his skin is cold to the touch, and then like there's no pulse. So, and then Bucciarati starts like, oh, I guess I was a little bit careless. Oh, you think? And so we gotta like, and then from here he's like. Giorno's like, wait, so I wasn't imagining we saw it in Venezia when he got like when he got cut by like that spike and like no blood came out and he didn't like feel anything. He says, I haven't had my it seems I'm losing all feelings now. I haven't had my sense of touch for quite a while. And so Giorno's freaking out. He's like, wait, Bucciarati, You can't mean, are you? They legit, and then it cuts to nothing, or it cuts, the audio cuts out. We're just looking at like these traffic signs for like, this place, exit this, and shit like that. And it says, it's strange. I have accepted that this is destiny. This was just a gift sent from the heavens above. And Butcher kind of goes on, but Bucciarati's dub voice actor, man. I fucking love the guy. The man's voice is excellent, man. Top tier shit, man. I love that little song where he's just kind of talking. Bucciarati's voice is just so good, yo. I love listening to the man speak. And so he's like, and then they kind of just like pussyfoot around, talk in circles, and don't give you really a straight answer on whether or not he's actually dead or not. So I honestly don't know. Is Bucciarati technically dead, but he's alive? I'm so confused right now, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, we get through that, and I'm just like, can y'all just give me a straight answer? Rocky, can you just give me a straight answer? Is he dead or is he alive? It's a simple yes or no question, my guy. But anyway, so afterwards, they kind of like hear some stuff. And they're like, and Joe's looking around like, I don't hear any cars. Look, then use your ears then. And then boom, a body just tumbles, just drops right on the hood of the car, breaks the front window, and they just start like scurrying off the road. And they see like there's a helicopter above them, which of course is piloted by Chocolata and Secco. So while they're scurrying, Bucciarati and the other guys, they get out of the car, and this is actually pretty cool. Bucciarati actually like forms a zipper on like this like wall or whatever that's right by while the car's getting, and they like hold on to it while the car is going on to like stop. I thought that was actually a really nice, cool way for Bucciarati to use a stand. But anyway, afterwards we see people. Of course, we see the destruction of Green Tea. People are dying left, right, center. This dude with this father is like, hey kiddo, come on, wake up, don't worry, daddy's gonna get you a doctor. I'm pretty sure he was actually voiced by the narrator, which I thought was kind of cool. And Mista's telling him like, no, you fool, don't go downhill. He's like, I gotta get a doctor. And of course he dies. We see this guy on a motorcycle die. We see these guys that live in like the buildings die. We see cars crashing each other. We see destruction, the whole 9 yards, man. It's fucking crazy. But also, then after that, we also get, we got Secco, he gets down there, he starts charging towards we see we got Chocolate be like, I admit the weather is great for a blind date at the Coliseum, but Green Tea and I will, and the shot of him in Green Tea was really cool. He says, me and Green Tea will unfortunately have to rain on that. So you got Misa trying to fire at the helicopter. He can't really get far, and then Giorno tells him to try again, or I don't think he even tried the first time. He did tell him to just try. So Giorno like puts his hand near Mista's hand near his and he fires off the shots. He fires off the shots. They all come, try to go there, but he can't. But he just can't make. And then I'm like swerving into the wall right next to him. They legit like turn into it. It's kind of weird how that worked. But anyway, so afterwards, yeah, it kind of turns in there, but then Misa's like, oh, I told you, it didn't reach. Now I got Wayne, and you got him, and you got, Secco coming right towards us. And George is like, no, we landed. No, he's like, no, we landed a direct hit. And then we see tree trunks coming out from the bullets, and they kind of keep Chocolata in place. That's pretty cool. It's like, what is this? And so they kind of go off ahead to take care of Chocolata, while Bucciarati stays and takes care of Secco, and then we get the to be continued. Yeah, I was like, god damn, y'all ended there. Yeah, man, this episode was fucking fantastic. Loved it. Sucks that we're gonna have to wait another 2 weeks before we get back to JoJo today. I gotta get the excuse to rewatch The Dark Knight Returns, which, like I said before, tell me in the comments you guys want me to actually do movie reviews for that next week and the week after that for both parts. So yeah, man. Yeah, like, and I don't know if I got to, but I need to know, was Rocky high or something when he was writing that chapter with the good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, because his face is just like, bruh. Chocolata's face, man. Anyway, so, yeah, guys, overall, I give this episode a 10 out of fucking 10, ladies and gentlemen. and hopefully we find out what the hell is actually wrong with Butarati, because I don't know if the dude's alive or dead, half dead, mostly dead, whatever. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you liked, if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, flag, links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.